peninsula of Chult, where you had been contacted by a old adventurer named Sindra Sylvain. And she had asked you to start looking into this death curse that has been kind of the talk of the town, resulting in people who've been raised from the dead slowly wasting away, with healing magics being really of no use to helping them. And so you guys had, hired some guides, a flask of wine and river mist, and then bought a couple of canoes, outfitted yourselves, and started on a journey down the river Sachenstar. And you went down that river because when you had talked to your guides, they said that they knew of somebody who kind of has knowledge about like necromantic magics and things like that out of an old ruin called Mbala out in the jungle, which is where they're taking you. You guys have been out on the river here from Port Nine Zaru for 4 days now, having just started. It is now the morning of the 5th day since you have been there.
Did I cast Goodberry last night or no?
Yes, I believe you did, didn't you?
I believe so.
Huh.
Yes, and along the way you've encountered some creatures and did some hunting, and in true Oregon Trail fashion, your carts are now overladen with raw meat.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, no, wait, no, because of... Oh, no, last night I would have cast a Goodberry, but I was changing my spells tonight because of the excess of rations we have.
Okay.
I thought we smoked all that.
We did smoke all of it.
Oh, that's right, you guys did, yes. I got notes that you guys have meat, not that what you did with it. But yeah, no, you refresh my memory. Yeah, you're correct. You guys did smoke
We got
all of
some,
them.
got some gator jerky
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it
and
is
giant lizard jerky.
But it is the dawn of the 5th day. If you haven't already marked it off, you guys have had a successful long rest. There is still that just constant drizzle, and there is just no wind at all. Like it's just like this like misting rain coming straight down, and it's still hot. It's like 95 degrees.
Sounds like Houston.
All right. Can I start off the session with... We're all waking up in the morning, right?
Sure.
Can I cast Animal Friendship on Buttercup's monkey?
I mean, you can probably cast it on it, yeah. Double check what it does.
It just charms it if it has an intelligence of less than 4.
He's memeing.
Yeah, no. He just wants somebody to
Yeah.
say something.
He just wants attention.
Yes, I do.
It's been a while since Dylan's got all the attention.
It's been a while!
Hey, that's for the bard. You're not allowed to sing.
Sorry.
Although we haven't met him yet, so we should probably get going.
Met who?
Bard's in the boat.
Yeah, Bard's been with you guys this whole
Bard
time.
has?
I'm there?
You've been part of this party since the beginning.
Okay, sweet.
You've
Oh.
just been very, very, very quiet, which is very unusual for a bard and kind of concerning.
I had a super sore throat. Now it's feeling better.
It took a couple days for you to heal from your sore throat. That one lady that you met back in town kind of threw you for a loop.
I gave myself chlamydia in the throat.
Yeah, we'll call it. That's what we'll call it. All right.
Alright.
You can't make that joke. That's my joke.
Where are we headed? Let's do it.
We're still headed upstream, I believe.
I have a monkey though now, right? Under?
You have charmed the monkey. The monkey is charmed by you. Charm is not mind control.
It just makes you.
It likes you. It isn't going to attack you. But it really, that like, other than like, if you were trying to train it, it would be easier for you to train it. But that's really all charm does with a wild animal. It prevents it from attacking you, and it's more likely to, like, work nicely with you.
Do something you guys get to.
It doesn't understand you.
Yeah.
Can I lure it over with a good berry?
Probably. Like, if you hold out a good berry, it'll come and eat it.
Yeah, and then I'll show it I have another one and just like keep it on my shoulder.
Can you hear me? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can we
Yeah,
just say we're in the canoes now?
sure.
All right, we're in the canoes now. While all this is going on, because we're burning daylight,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
wasting time on a monkey.
yeah, but yeah, Tatana, the monkey's kind of hanging out with you today because you charmed it and you're feeding it.
I love it.
But while this is all happening, we're in the canoes headed upstream. Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and as you guys are going upstream, there's those fish that, if you remember, took a bite out of your hand that one time. They're back. They're just kind of swarming along the canoe. They're not doing anything, but there are fish around the canoes at this point. Yeah, why don't you guys go ahead and post how you guys want to divide yourselves up in the canoes. Bear in mind that you do have to account for river mist and flask of wine.
So I'm just so everyone else knows, I'm a College of the Swords bard. So I have pretty good like weapon. I have a rapier, so I'm a little bit. It's not much, but I'm a little bit tankier than the wizards. So I could be up front if we need.
Well, it's very nice.
The canoes were just splitting. We're not doing front or back or anything. They're just separate boats.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one big canoe.
Simple. Do how we did the last time.
I think that's what it was last time. Vinny is flying, so we'll just
Yep.
replace Vinny with Lamarcus.
Yeah.
How is Vinny flying?
He's a bird creature, isn't he?
The tiefling.
I believe
It
he's a
must be-
winged tiefling.
Correct. Winged feral tiefling.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him flying above you guys. Until you wander into some AA, but,
Yeah.
I cast Fireball up in the air. Trying to make it explode right about where Vinny is.
We're level 1. You don't have fireball,
don't-
idiot.
I wouldn't have Fireball anyway. I'm a rogue.
quietly tucks scroll of fireball away and
Yep. You know
Oh, yeah.
Ender.
There's your boats. There's your floats.
okay. But
How does-
other than the fish that just seem to be kind of swimming along with you guys, the day passes uneventfully.
I'm rowing for us. Taking guide from River Mist. I think. Would it
I
be
mean, I
better
get where
if...
we're going.
Yeah. Whoa.
So as you guys pull off your boats, like you have done the previous couple of days, you make camp up on the shore.
Mm-hmm.
Can I check for tracks of anything dangerous around before we set camp?
Sure. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Speaking of, I need to go roll my...
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yes.
Oh, nice. What is that, D4?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad I got that out of my system.
How are you guys getting level spells at level 1?
What is he complaining about?
I said, how are you guys getting spells at level 1?
Oh.
What do you
they're all
mean? Getting
casters.
spells.
It's a cantrip, dog.
Oh, 0 level. Oh shit.
Yeah, they're all casters. They're not martial
We're not
classes.
at level 0. We're at level 1.
So as you're looking about, Tantata, you don't really find anything unusual, except for what look to be like tracks made from like a barefooted man. You know, medium-sized creature, humanoid, but not wearing any boots. Strangely, in the jungle, and from the looks of it, there's maybe 4 of them that were wandering around. The tracks are somewhat old, but given the drizzle that's been happening all day, you know, it's hard to tell for sure.
Can I just check one thing? Did you say BARE footed or BEAR footed?
Bear as in sans boot.
Okay.
He be naked.
Yeah, I'll just let the whole party know that I've seen some humanoid footprints and more than
Hemorrhoid footprint.
barely, and I wouldn't
He
say to be concerned too much that I think of because they seem old, but it is raining, so.
he be naked from the ankle down.
He do be naked though.
We set a watch order?
With barefooted men on the loose, that would be a good idea actually.
I'll be
What do you
third.
think, River Mist and
I'll
Vodka Wine?
take first watch.
River Mist, Vodka Wine. What do you think? Is that a good idea to take watch because there's barefooted
Take
people around?
second.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Hey under, are you gonna attack us? Can I just ask that?
No, I'm not going to attack you. I'm not. I don't have a character in the game.
That would be funny if Underdark just made his
You tricky
character
bastard.
in the game.
I'll take second watch as well.
And up shows Underdark in all his mist and glory.
Yeah. You see some white guy with a t-shirt and some jeans just wander on through. Hey guys.
We kill him.
With a +12 sword.
No. If Underdark was actually a character, he would legitimately be a wizard. But he would be a level 20 wizard in a level 1 campaign.
Are you calling him a nerd?
I am very much a nerd.
I'm calling him a master of bullshit.
Gentlemen, we're all sitting
That is
here
very
playing
much a wizard.
D&D on Friday nights instead of being at the bar. We're all nerds.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I went to the bar and then came home.
Same
We just got
here.
back from the bar.
All right. So during the night, Gary, what is your passive perception?
Not my normal build, so probably shit. I think it's 13. I'll let my sheet open actually.
Under, I also said I would be awake for this watch.
Oh, you didn't post it though.
Just go fucking sleep. The watch order's posted. Oh, let's see. 13.
13. Okay. So as you're on your watch, you hear like crashes through the underbrush, like creatures moving through it. They don't appear to be, from the sound of it, they're not being very stealthy.
Directionally,
To the east. You guys are on the eastern shore of the river, so to your west is the river, to the east is jungle. North and south are along the river.
parallel or perpendicular?
Perpendicular, like if you were to go into the jungle, you'd be getting closer to the sound.
Okay, so the sound is getting closer to myself.
Yeah, you just hear, like snapping of twigs, the catching of leaves.
Okay, I'll chuck some rocks at the parties.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not actually getting up and waking them up. I'm just picking up pebbles and throwing them.
I see like these little pebbles, just like whipping them at people, waking them up.
Everybody take 1 damage.
Nah, he can do it without causing damage.
All right. What?
It's non-lethal pebbles.
Let's see, what week is it now?
And that's when, as you guys are waking up, Gary having whipped some pebbles at you. No. About 70 feet into the jungle, you can make out a figure and several others around it. Looks like this. Of course, Discord decides to fuck up, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to post your image.
No picture for you.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Oh, look. Zombies.
Hey, that looks
Yeah.
undead.
And you guys should roll initiative.
Oh, good. I'm not good at that.
But ain't no one surprised. You guys all got woken up.
This is for flask of wine. I believe they have a +3 as well.
I did pin their stat blocks.
Yep. 17 decks.
Who do I
Yeah,
have?
so +3.
Do I have River Mist or Flask of Wine?
You have River Mist. Brop has Flask of Wine.
Copy that.
So, sorry, Buttercup, you rolled who? Because I see you rolled
Sergeant Yates.
twice.
The second one looks like it's for Sergeant Yates.
Ah.
Yeah, the message directly below it. I'm not sure if that's what he meant or not.
Yeah, I see it now. Sorry, I'm just looking at the spots where people rolled numbers and actually look at what it is. And sorry, Brap, you rolling for who again?
Flask of wine.
That second roll is for me.
Thanks.
All right,
Now
well,
that's an initiative order.
yep. All right, Brap,
All right.
what do you do?
Give me justification.
Gary, what's your dex?
+3?
Nice, same.
Yeah, but you're a bard and I'm a wizard.
Hey, fuck off.
So, Brap, what are you doing?
So I am going to wipe an arrow across my skin, giving it poison damage, and then fire it at a zombie.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see the group of zombies about 70 feet away through the jungle.
mhm.
That hits.
Make a Constitution saving throw for whatever one I hit
For poison?
for poison.
Yeah, zombies aren't affected by poison.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Like, you do your piercing damage. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You should roll that. But yeah, a lot of undead aren't affected by poison.
that sucks. 10 damage.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you put that arrow like right in its throat and it kind of stumbles around a bit. They're still shambling forward, though. Anything else?
Would I have gotten sneak attack on that one?
No, you do not have advantage, and there's no ally within 5.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. I'm the turn.
All right, Buttercup. What do you do? Is Buttercup here?
Nathan, muted.
Hey, yep, I'm here. Let's do. How far are they?
70 feet into the jungle.
Cool. I'm gonna take the one on the left and throw out a magic missile.
Okay. One on the left. Sure. By the way, there are 6 of them.
Okay, give me the one in the forest.
Yep. Farthest left. Go ahead and roll, as your darts will all hit them.
You get
Vinny, don't try. Just stop trying. Stop trying.
All right,
Your
yeah.
comms are busted.
Your magical darts zip through the jungle and splash into this guy, bloodying him. Vinny, your comms are absolutely fucked. Fix them. Anything else, Buttercup?
How far does Ray of Frost hit?
Ray of Frost, I believe, is a 60-foot range.
Okay, so then they're out of my range. No, that's all I do.
Okay. Vinny, it is now your turn.
We're gonna do a firebolt into the furthest away one. Also, I'm gonna fly up into the air first. So fly in the air, 20 feet into the air, and then firebolt.
At 20 feet into the air, you would lose line of sight through the trees.
Canopy. Okay, then what's the furthest I can fly up while
You could fly up 5 feet and maintain line of sight. These guys are 70 feet away through the jungle.
All right. Okay. Then yeah, I'll just at 5, so I'm out of air.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. Firebolt.
Sure. Roll to hit.
All right.
Any particular one?
I'm rolling. What's that?
Any particular one?
Furthest.
Okay.
Trying to type it out. Bang.
That hits. Roll damage.
Ugh. This is hard on Windy Mountain Road. Yeah. And then unattended flammable objects in the area ignite.
Yeah, there really isn't much to ignite. It's jungle.
It's been raining.
It's been raining.
Raining. All right, and that's it.
All right. Gary?
I'm gonna follow up with my own firebolt.
Same one, or are you choosing a different target?
I guess target the same. I prefer to target closer, but if something's possibly going to go down, then target
Okay.
the same one that he targeted with his firebolt.
Sure.
Nope.
No, that hits a tree and just kind of burns out against it without actually hitting him.
Sounds good.
All right. Anything else?
All right.
I got
So
I'm gonna
70 feet away.
start climbing a tree nearby if I can. And that's it.
Okay. How much movement speed do you
25
got?
feet.
25 feet? All right. Well, you're able to get like 12 feet up the tree. Because this will basically be putting your head in the canopy. So you won't
That's
really
fine.
have line of sight on them. All right. Lamarcus?
They're 70 feet away from me?
Yep.
Okay. I'll move. I'll use my action to dash 60 feet forward.
Okay. Towards them.
Yes.
Okay. You can do so. This puts you about 10 feet away from this group of 6 zombies.
Yeah. From 6 zombies?
Yes.
Let's say I'm 25 feet. I'll still use my dash. But I only want to be 25.
Sure, you can be 25 feet from them.
Yeah. And then I'll just have my sword out. And I'll that's it. I'll wait.
Okay. Flask of wine.
We playing Flask of Wine or are
Yeah,
you?
Brapis. Brapis.
Okay, sure. Any particular target? Okay. Well, go ahead and roll to hit. That will hit. All right, and that one is now bloodied. Anything else from Flask of Wine?
No, I think that's it.
All right, Yates.
If I do Thunder Wave, 15-foot cube, how many can I put in there?
From your current position, none.
Thunder. I can move up 30 feet.
They are 70 feet away from you.
So I wouldn't be able to get in range. I'm just gonna go ahead and start running their way. To be honest with you.
Okay, what's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Okay, are you dashing? Use your action to go an additional 30 feet?
Yeah, that puts me within 10 of 6 of them.
Yes.
No, stay about 30 feet away.
All right, so you stay 5 feet behind Lamarcus.
Or just even with him. That's cool.
Okay, yeah, you stand with him.
Sounds good.
Brother.
All right, River Mist.
River Mist will first to fire 2 shots with her short bow at the closest person.
Okay.
Or I guess, or no, she's bloodied, or he's bloodied, right?
The closest one is bloodied, yes.
I don't remember.
Oh, I
how
thought
much
you were gonna
damage-
hold him to person.
I don't remember how much damage they did.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, 2 shots.
One hits. The other strikes a tree.
Shortbow is a D8, right?
D6, I believe.
D6
Oh,
plus
D6.
3.
Yeah, it's a D6 plus 3.
And then River Mist will move just her normal 30 foot up.
Okay. Moves 30 feet up. All right, and that zombie falls. And Tontara.
So Tada will get even with Lamarcus.
Okay,
And,
so you're dashing up there?
Yeah, I would dash up there.
Okay.
And at the 25 feet away, and just hold.
Sure. Okay. Zombies. Well, the 2 in front, the 2 remaining ones in front, I should say, are going to shamble forward. This will put them 5 feet away from Lamarcus and Yates, I believe, also ran up there. And each one of them is going to attack. So 1 against Lamarcus, 1 against Yates. So 21 hit Lamarcus.
Yeah.
4 times each save.
All right, he hits you for 4 bludgeoning. I don't think a 6 will hit Yates.
He would indeed miss.
All right, the other 3 are going to have to take the dash action and are going to shamble forward, right up into, up and around and up beside the 3 of you up in front there. So the 3 of you up in front are in melee with 5 zombies. And we are back to Brap.
All right. Okay. Okay. I guess short bow again.
Okay. Any particular target?
The one I've been hitting.
That one's dead.
Oh, it's dead. I guess one of the ones in melee with the 3 up front then.
That's all of them. They are all in melee with the group of 3.
The middle one.
Okay. Middle one it is. Roll to hit. That hits. You do get your sneak attack damage because an ally is within 5 feet of them.
Bangar. 2 plus 3. 11.
That bloodies them. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Buttercup.
So who is the party in melee that's the shortest?
Probably Yates or Tontata. I forgot what races they are, though.
Is there okay? So how many people are in melee with the ones in the back?
Huh?
There's no, everyone's here.
Oh, everyone's near you.
Just
Can I just throw a shatter right at the head?
How are you gonna have shatter?
Level. Oh no.
That's a level 2 spell.
It is a level 2 spell. Never mind. Okay, then let me.
Do you have your character sheet in front of you?
I do not, because I just bought a whole PC today and haven't set everything and downloaded everything. I thought Shadow was level 1. I don't know why.
It'll be the
And I
sickest
have
level 1 spell ever.
You shouldn't just be winging it with what spells you're casting. I'm sorry, you should know what spells you can cast.
I didn't know.
Just hit somebody with something.
Okay, just give me a magic missile.
At what?
Let's do the ones of one of the guys in melee with Yates.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. I assume you're going to shoot them all at one of them, so go ahead and roll the damage.
Just so you know, Bubbles. No, not Bubbles. Whatever your Buttercup. At level 1, we only have 2 level 1 spell slots, so you're out of leveled spells until we complete the long rest.
All right, that zombie is looking to be near death now. Anything else?
Acid Splash?
No. You use your action to cast a magic missile.
But I'm a wizard.
That's nice.
Oh. I thought I had that. Okay. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Vinny?
Yeah. How far is the furthest? About 35 feet away from me?
You went straight up. That would be that. So it'd be 70 minus 20. So it'd be 50 feet away from you.
And 15-foot cubes generate from my hand, correct?
For Thunderwave, yes.
Okay, very well. Alright, then we're just going to fire off another firebolt. Same guy.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits.
Oof. Can I reroll that 3?
No.
I'm just kidding. That's it.
All right. That one's a little more burnt. Gary.
Oh well, I'm gonna shimmy down the tree 6 feet, and continue the shish kebab with this poor zombie.
Sure. Which one?
The one that we've been targeting with fireball.
All right. So the one that just got shot. Sure. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I need new dice. I give up. I climb back up to 6 feet.
All right. Lamarcus.
So there's one on me, right?
There are 2 in melee with you currently. 2 in melee with Yates, 1 in melee with Tontada.
Okay, let me double check my. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just attack the one closest to me.
Okay. Do you want the one that's bloodied or the fresh one?
The bloodied one.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits.
Oh, baby. No way. He's a zombie.
So yeah,
Wait,
you
what's that?
chop into him, dealing a significant amount of damage. He is, however, still standing.
I know. Fucking zombie.
Yep.
Stupid shit. Who's the closest PC?
The closest PC to you is Sergeant Yates.
I'll give Yates Bardic Inspiration. I'll look at him and I'll just like wink so sexually, and I'll give him Bardic Inspiration.
Inspire.
Yes,
Turn around
the
ever so slightly.
inspiring,
and
harassment.
get him back.
All right, yeah. So yeah, those guys are just winking at each other up there. Anything else, Lamarcus?
No, that's my turn.
All right, flask of wine.
Short bow, middle one.
All right, roll to hit. That hits.
Are they rogues? They don't get sneak attack damage, do they? They're more
No, they don't
rangers,
get
aren't
sneak
they?
attack, Ranger. Yeah, they don't get sneak attack.
Fighters, multi-attack.
All right, well, your arrow hits, and that zombie looks real bad, but it is still up.
No. All right.
Say again?
I said, oh no. Okay,
Is that it?
that's it.
All right, Yates.
I now believe I am in range of Thunder Wave.
Yes.
How many can I get? Can I get all of them?
You can get 3 of them,
All right. Well,
assuming you don't want to hit allies. If you're okay with hitting allies, you can just back up and then hit all of them, and along with Lamarcus and Tatata.
what's your health looking like, boys? Nah,
Their health is looking like level 1.
I'll just 3 of them, please.
Okay. What's your saving throw, DC?
12. So,
So 2 of them pass for half. The one in front of Tatata is going to get blown away. Go ahead and roll the damage.
wow, that's brutal. Oh my god.
Well, it does knock the one that was in front of Tatata back 5 feet. Or sorry, 10 feet. The one off to your left fighting Lamarcus that you hit is still standing.
I figured it would.
Anything else?
Oh, no. I want to just hide in a. I want to be embarrassed after that. I'm just going to hide my face. In shame.
Yeah, you tried for the Thunder Wave. It was just a Whimper Wave. All right, River. River Mist.
River Mist is what, 35 feet away, or 40 feet away?
40 feet away. No, 20 feet away. Because you said they moved up 30, they moved up 20.
Oh, okay. Instead of ours, okay.
So what are you doing with them?
River Mist is girl, right?
Yes.
Just 2 short bow attacks again.
On,
Is that normal at 20 feet?
yeah, you could do that. It's more who are you shooting? Which ones?
The 2 closest.
Okay. You can do the 2 closest. Roll to hit. They both hit.
Zombies.
Okay, 1 and 2. Bang hard. I messed up.
Yep.
D6, so 9 and 9.
You need to roll that again.
Okay.
You know, other than Barap and Buttercup, we have successfully got all different first letter initials. And technically, Barap's a lowercase b.
Yep.
Nope.
All right, and that second zombie falls. Anything else?
She's 20 feet away.
Yes.
Yeah, she'll move 5 feet back and see her.
Okay. Tantata, you're in melee with one of them.
Okay, so ice knife. It says ranged attack.
It is, yes.
Does that change anything if I attack with ice knife?
Any ranged attacks you make while an enemy is within melee of you will cause the attack to be at disadvantage.
They are zombies though, so.
Alright. Alright, makes sense. So I'll just cast a Shillelagh and attack with my club.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. That hits. And the damage. Alright, it is now bloodied.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Zombies. Well, Tontata, the one in front of you is going to try to hit you. I don't think a 9 will hit. Yates. Don't think a 5 will hit. And Lamarcus. Does a 17 hit you, Lamarcus?
17 does.
Okay. Does 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And we are back to Brap.
Yay. Oh. Short bow attack on. Is there still one focusing Tontata?
Yes, there's one focusing on Tontata.
You don't take care of that one.
Okay. That hits.
Is that sneak attack?
Yes, there's an ally within 5 feet.
12.
And the zombie falls.
Yes.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Buttercup.
Yep. What has cantrips on? Damn it. Yeah, Ray of Frost and Acid Splash. I think I have. Okay. Who's the closest to me?
Believe like the closest enemy?
Yeah.
That'd be one of the zombies. would be 50 feet away.
And Acid is 60 feet, yes. So let's go ahead and do an acid splash on that closest zombie.
Not as effective.
Oh, is it? It's poison.
Okay. Let's see. He needs to make a deck save. Zombies are real good at deck saves.
The one.
I can taste the sarcasm from here.
Yeah, and that's a 1d6, right? Yeah, 1d6. And then, oh, I didn't put it on. And then plus my, nope, just that. Oh, cool. That's it.
All right. That zombie is now bloodied.
Okay, that's it.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Vinny.
Alright. So they're 50 feet away, correct? From my. So I'm going to move
Yes.
at 30. 30 of my fly speed.
Okay.
And I'll take a crack at the healthiest one with a witch bolt.
Okay. Is that a save or an attack roll?
That's just an attack.
All right. Roll to hit.
Of course.
That hits.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. And then 12. Got it.
When you get closer, it's easier to hit them right when instead of firing through a bunch of trees.
That makes sense. Of course. What a wasted spell slot.
That's the gamble with the D12.
Yeah.
It looks good on paper, but that's actually
It
coming
sure
back.
does. Sure does look good. And then now, I already moved my 30 movement fly speed. Okay, never mind then. That should do it.
All right, Gary.
Firebolt.
Roll to hit.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, you crit somebody.
Does
I
it
don't know
hit?
who, but
I assumed you were targeting the closest one.
yeah, let's go with closest. Ooh, fire.
It's still up. It's
Good for it.
near death, but it's still up.
All right, I'll climb my 6 feet back up into my cover.
All right. Lamarcus.
Zombies are known for their range damage.
Yep. Lamarcus. You got 2 of them in melee with you. Both of them looking pretty rough.
Who did I give Bardic to earlier? I don't
Yates.
remember. Yates. Okay, please remember to use that. I'll just attack whichever one's worst off.
Didn't need
Okay.
it.
You probably will attack the one in front of you then. Roll to hit.
Cool.
That hits. And it dies.
Thank Christ. That's my.
Alrighty. Flask of wine.
There's 2 left, right? Or just 1?
There are 2 left.
Right, I'm gonna hit the. Is there one still on Tantata?
Nope, that one died.
I'm
There's the near death one fighting Lamarcus and the bloodied one fighting Yates.
gonna do the bloodied one fighting Yates.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits.
Max damage.
Alright, that one is looking to be on the verge of death. Anything else?
All. Ooh. all I can do.
All right, Yates.
One in front of me hit him with a thorn whip.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit. That hits. Roll damage. The zombie, despite taking a bunch of damage from that, is still standing.
Wow. All right.
Anything else?
Zombies.
No, that's it.
Alrighty, River Mist.
All right, from 25 feet away, she will run up and attack with her short sword.
Against.
First, the one on Yates.
Okay.
Do I need to roll separate rolls to hit?
Yes, each attack is separate. So if you're stabbing him twice, you need 2 attack rolls. That will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Leave.
Should be a d6 plus 3.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
It is still standing.
How about now?
You miss. Oh wait, no. Sorry, I thought that was. You have to roll it to hit first.
Oh shit.
It's a separate attack. So we'll use that as a damage roll, but you have to see if you actually hit him. Okay, you did hit him. And it's still standing.
Son of a bitch.
No, it'd be nice if they stopped rolling over a fucking 10 for that shit.
I know, right?
Okay, River Mist was end her turn.
Okay. Tontada.
Okay, I'm not in melee anymore.
Correct.
You're picking somebody else up. Or somebody's picking you up.
No,
Are
I
you in a
think
room with
Yeah,
Royce?
it's Tommy. I think it's Tommy's computer.
Royce, just right click on him and mute him, and that way he won't echo in on him.
No, it's just his computer volume. This is what it is.
So what do you do?
Is Ice Knife available as a rage attack if I'm not melee?
It was available before. You were just at disadvantage to hit. You should, however, read up on the secondary effect of Ice Knife.
Goes kaboom.
Target each creature within 5 feet. Yeah.
Right. So just so you know, you have 2 allies that would get hit with that. River Mist and Yates would be hit if you shoot the one fighting Yates.
So
and
how far
Lamarcus
am
would
I?
Fuck it, I'll take it.
How far am I to the next zombie?
The closest one is the one fighting Yates. It's 7 feet away from you. The next closest one after that is 12 feet away. It's fighting Lamarcus.
Yeah, I'll just go to the closest one. Use my Shillelagh Club.
Okay. Roll damage then. Or, sorry, roll to hit first. That will hit. And it is still standing.
Copy that.
It's turning into that scene from the pub scene in Shaun of the Dead. Everyone's just beating him, just standing there. All right, zombies then. Well, that one's still going to be focusing on Yates. Don't think a 7 will hit Yates.
Hits like a bitch.
And the other one goes for Lamarcus. I don't think an 11 will hit Lamarcus.
Sure don't.
All right, so they both miss. Brap.
11 don't even hit me.
That doesn't hit me either.
What are you doing, Brap?
Attacking the last one, I'm assuming.
There's 2 up.
Still?
One fighting Lamarcus, one fighting Yates. 3 allies are also in. Like, there's total of 3 allies around the ones fighting Yates. Only Lamarcus is fighting the one by him.
Take the one that Lamarcus is fighting Zaston.
Okay. What are you doing?
Fuck it. I'm gonna run up to it and rapier it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This little fog guy comes running up and just misses with the rapier at point blank range.
Yeah, no, it's so great. No, that's all I can do.
All right.
No, you're not supposed to get a running start with a rapier.
Yes, Buttercup. We're just gonna.
Anyway, Buttercup, it is your turn. Buttercup.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna Ray of Frost the one on Sergeant Yates.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, you should put this down. What was it? No, sorry, plus 4. Sorry. Plus 4 for Wizards. Oh yeah, because then.
Unfortunately, that misses at your range.
Yeah. That's it then.
All right. Vinny?
Witch Bolt is a concentration spell, correct? Yes.
Yes.
So I don't have to expend another spell slot, but I do have to make another attack roll.
My understanding that you can just use your action to deal another D12 of damage to him.
That's even better.
Witch Bolt does stay up.
Bang. That's it.
And it dies.
Yeah, Witch Bolt for the win. One more to go, guys. That's it.
All right, Gary?
I'm going to continue climbing down the tree 6 feet and firing a firebolt.
Roll to hit. Last zombie.
Oh, there's only one left? I thought there was 2 left. Okay, then I'll
He just killed the other one. Yo, what?
Magic missile.
Okay. Well, roll damage. All the darts hit.
Naturally.
Pew, pew, pew.
And it dies. You guys are out of initiative. The jungle is quiet.
I'm tired. I want to go back to sleep.
Yates, you ever use that bardic?
I didn't have to.
Oh, you didn't.
I'll eat one of my extra good berries.
Can I use the message cantrip real quick to send a message to Tontada?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say, dude, what the fuck was up with Yates not even using the bardic I gave him? Super passive aggressive, right?
I'll use sign language and communicate back with them.
Is it more dangerous for me to sleep in a tree?
I'm proficient in sign language.
Message, he doesn't have to do anything to respond. There's actually a thing written in there that says he can respond
You get to
in the same manner without having to be able to cast message.
Oh, I'll respond to him without letting him know what I said. Even out of character, I'll keep it hidden.
Okay. But yeah, you guys make your way back to camp and resume your long rest, which passes the rest of the night without incident. Morning comes, and you guys have completed a successful long rest.
Yeah.
Today is
back.
unusual. There is no rain, no wind. It's just hot.
Oh no.
Is it getting hotter
No,
Yeah, is the
it's
temperature increasing or is it just?
it's about the same it's been all day. It's just it's hot. It's like Chul's default temperature is just 95 degrees
Oh, okay.
and
Or
humid.
All right.
85 and humid.
95 and humid.
It's Florida.
That's why I said it's Houston.
It's Brazil.
Take the morning to boil up some water, fill out Reddy's water skins up.
I'll take the morning to go swimming for an hour so I don't dry out.
Sure.
And then we'll resume our trip because we didn't have the rain catchers getting anything overnight. So
Yeah, sure.
I want to talk to my guy Vinny here.
Oh, good.
Are you pulling me aside?
Yeah.
I
On a
refuse to
canoe?
talk to you. I refuse to blow you off.
What?
hey guys, no sidebars, no bullshit. Just
Yeah, let's continue.
we have a
Well,
long
I
way to
get-
go.
We do. There's no use in making enemies among friends.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hardcock.
All right. Well, other than some fish following your canoes, the day passes without incident. You guys make your camp.
Does anybody have like detect good and evil or anything like that? Nobody's a paladin by any chance?
I
No
can detect
paladin.
magic.
I
I can
have,
ritual class detect magic, but that won't be much use.
I have protection from good and evil, but not readied.
Detect magic. How big of an area is that?
30 feet.
30 feet, yeah.
It's all 60-foot sphere.
Huh. Okay. I was curious. Is there? Oh, 'cause we read into zombies last night. I want to check and see if there are any tracks like the ones we saw yesterday before the zombies came and got us.
More barefoot tracks.
Sure. Go ahead and make a survival check. You do not find any such tracks.
Okay.
Might help that your guides, River Mist and Flask of Wine, had you guys make camp on the western side of the river this time instead of the eastern.
Gotcha.
Pretty good thinking.
Yeah. They don't want to get woken up in the middle of the night again like we don't.
Yeah, they like their sleep.
They don't like getting pebbles thrown in the face? Who knew?
Catnap.
Oh, they'd much
No.
rather have the pebble to the face than the zombie on top of them.
Yeah. I'm a second that down vote.
All right. But your night passes again without incident. And as the morning comes, so does rain.
Yay.
And as you guys set off onto the river, throughout the morning, the rain goes from drizzle to like this like light summer rain until it is raining pretty heavily by midday. Not quite like tropical storm. But there is
flooding in the boat.
There is some flooding in the boat, but it's slow enough that you guys are able to bail it out. It's not like tropical storm where your boat is just capsizing from it. And there is some wind.
Oh, that's good. Do we have anything to make like a makeshift sail so we could use that instead of actually rowing for the day?
Do you?
Which way is the breeze going, though?
It
It's blowing
is
at our
coming out of the south.
So it's blowing on our backs.
It's blowing to your face.
Blowing on our
Yeah.
backs.
That's why I asked which way is the wind.
Never mind. No sails.
We had the rain catchers out though, right?
Yes, you can have the rain catchers out. Do you guys have like empty water containers currently?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have one.
Because under heavy rain conditions, those are going to fill up by midday. And so you're going to need to, you can empty them out, and then, like, by the time night falls at this rate of rain, you'll have another set of water out of them.
Oh
Oh,
no.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so top up everything that we didn't get with the boil process
Mhm.
and drink it at the same time.
Most
So
of
we can
it.
just knock.
I'll say we
that
can consume from it as
water.
well, so we don't need to
Don't have to
fill a
worry
water
about-
skin and then drink from the water skin. Just dunk your head in there.
Yeah.
We could just keep our mouths open as we ride and be hydrated.
Actually, I will not be dunking my head in there. That is a bad idea for everybody.
I was wondering if you would catch that or not. That would be his own personal water reservoir, at least then.
Oh yeah. Everybody who drinks out of our water reservoir, make a Constitution saving throw.
Pretty much. No, I'm good. I'm good. He can dunk his water skin, or have somebody else dunk it, I guess. So he
Yeah,
can't even stick his
probably.
arm in there.
Well, I want to say I have my arms wrapped up all the way to like my shoulder, so I can probably dunk it. Hands and arms wrapped
I'll
up
just take the
all the way.
water skin from you. I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just drink from it throughout the day and stuff. Does anybody have a cup or a ladle? We can always make one. It's not that hard to do.
I have an iron pot.
That's a little big, but it would work. Yeah, we can use that.
We all have ponchos.
And everybody has ponchos.
Actually,
All right, so yeah, we'll just continue on.
Okay.
The River Mist. Where you from?
Nowhere in particular.
Oh.
Here and there. Currently, I live in Port Nyanzaru.
How
that's
close
the
is that
name
to
of-
Chalt?
He gives you this odd look. Like
Even I
he's
face palm.
I'm not from around here. Sorry.
the city you guys set out from was Port Nyanzaru. It's in Chult. Chult is the region.
Oh.
You just asked how far Houston is from Texas.
Well, how far is it? I'm just kidding.
I'm from Portland.
But the day passes. You don't see any fish in the river to this time. And the river has kind of taken on a westerly direction, so the banks are now north and south.
Well, that's good.
Which direction were we heading in the first place? South or north?
It's banked. It's generally been a south by southwesterly direction,
Okay.
but there have been banks and bends and things like that. So for the past couple of days, you'd been going south, and now you're going west.
Copy that.
So in terms of hexagons on the map, how
Uh-huh.
many hexagons have we gone in like 2 days? 4 days? 5 days? 5 days.
So this is day 7.
7 days.
And generally speaking, a canoe on the river can go about 2 hexes a day.
Okay.
Is that 10 feet?
I believe it's 20 miles.
I don't know. X.
One hexagon is 10 miles, according to what you told me.
Yes, yeah, just double checking. Yes, so a hexagon is 10 miles. So generally speaking, overland through the jungle, you guys can march about 10 miles in a day at normal pace. In a canoe along the river, you can go about 20.
Oh, how far do you say we are from this place we're going?
River Mist says this is day 7. You're about 9 days away from Umbala. We're going to follow this river. up into the Aldani Basin. And at that point, we'll have to go overland west for a couple of days to reach Shambhala, because it's in the jungle.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Which river did we take?
The River Sachenstar.
Oh, okay. So we're about near Camp Righteous, right?
Yeah, that'll be coming up tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But first, you guys have to survive the 7th night.
Yeah.
That sounds ominous.
Not at all. Totally peaceful. Nothing bad is going to happen.
And no watch, guys.
That's when you're supposed to drop the dice with the mic hot. But not singular dice, plural dice. Yeah. Yeah, like that. All right.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Are we already in watch, or can I do a check first for my regular dangerous routine?
I mean, it's only, I think, 8 hours of rowing, so we still have quite a few hours before completely going to bed.
Yeah, like it's you guys follow along the river, and yeah, you guys make camp again. River misdirecting you to the, in this case, North River, to be on the opposite side of where the undead were.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like undead.
Anybody else?
Can I keep an eye for lizard tracks? These giant lizards that we've seen.
I was gonna go hunting. If I don't know how you guys are doing on rations, but
We have
Pretty damn good.
we have
You had
100
something
pounds of
like
jerky.
you had something like 100 days of rations.
okay.
And good berries.
Yep, and we have infinite rations technically with good berries.
I guess I'll just fly up and check for any fancy ruins for the boys.
I guess I'll join in the quest.
Hold on.
Why are we looking for ruins?
So who's flying up?
Tantara.
Okay. So go ahead and make a
Fairy.
perception check, Tontata, as you fly up and take a look around.
The fairy.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yes. And because of the heavy rain, I'm going to say you're at disadvantage.
You didn't bring your binoculars? That would give you advantage.
Isn't Vinny helping me?
Is he? I asked who's
Yeah.
flying up, and you were the only one that responded.
That's
I typed it because I didn't want to interrupt you. But yes, I am helping.
Okay. Well, then that would cancel out, and so yeah, you just have a flat roll. Well, about 20 miles to the southwest, you can see, near the river, like next to the river, a clearing. And you can see what looks to be a tall, like, stone statue kind of poking out of that area. It looks like, based on the rate you guys have been going, you'll probably get there towards the end of the day, the next day.
I'll just describe the point of interest to the party and let them know that we could check this out tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks like a crocodile, but like with a man's body.
Dad?
Does it sound familiar to River Mist and Bottle of Wine?
Yeah, if you mention it, they show it's like, yeah, that's Camp Righteous. Well, what remains of it anyway.
Righteous.
Righteous!
I gotta find it now.
Oh, the sound blurb for that. All right. Anybody else want to do anything before we call it a night? I'd like to find a piece of yew if I can, or yew like wood, and make a ladle.
Yes, you are able to find some somewhat flexible wood and make a ladle. It is trivial to do that.
All right. Just for drinking out of the. Actually, I'll make 2, and it won't take much longer.
All right, so you guys are going to bed?
Anybody else?
So
Anybody
I
else
was
want
gonna
to
ask, is it possible to make like a large jar? No, I wouldn't say it's large. I'd probably say like, a half-gallon jar for water out of wood. Is that a possibility?
It would be. It's really a matter of how much time you want to spend doing that. Because you were also assisting Tontata with his...
I can be okay with like it starting and then I can finish it tomorrow night if that works for you.
That would be reasonable, yes.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah, you're able to find like a fallen log, kind of chop off a chunk of it, and start kind of carving out a bowl depression in it that you'll eventually make deep enough to actually hold a container of water.
Cool.
Now, making it sealable, that's a totally different story.
Yeah, that's another day thing.
All right, before we go to bed, I'll just ask everyone to hold out their water skins, and I'll cast Create Water,
Yeah.
and I'll create 10 gallons of water.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot he can do that.
All right. So morning comes. You guys have had a successful long rest. Lamarcus, what do you have in your backpack?
Like everything?
Yeah, can you just post your inventory real quick? It matters because you guys didn't post a watch.
Okay. Give me a second to figure out how.
I'm always third watch.
No
Let
one
me
posted a
guess.
watch.
Do I need to take a
Monkey.
screenshot to do that?
Yeah, you can just take a screenshot of it. That's fine.
Anybody know how to take a screenshot on a Mac?
Mac?
Does Mac have a snipping tool?
Well, first you
Yeah,
install
I'm trying to
Linux. Sorry.
I think Mac is function control S. I don't remember. I haven't
I
used a
don't
Mac
know
in
a
a long
button
time.
that says function.
I seriously haven't used a Mac in like 20 years.
Same.
That's what I was thinking. Hey, wait, how do you take a screenshot?
You should like the curly Q, the Mac button, the curly one. That's your function button.
Yeah,
Hang
he has a function one.
You can
I'll just let me look it up real quick.
screenshot.
You just email it to me real quick.
Why don't you just leak it to him?
Shift Command and
Network.
3? Okay. Oh, that worked. Okay, here we go.
Should any of the rest of us do this, or is it just Lamarcus?
It's just Lamarcus.
Okay.
Did he ask you?
I was just making sure.
Don't ask. Don't give the DM more reasons to do things.
Bruh.
Honestly,
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Shift Command and 4.
Okay, hang on. Should I use my phone? I can do this.
Shift Command 4.
Shift Command and 4.
No, Shift Command 3 to take a screenshot. I just can't figure out how to. I'm just gonna do this on my phone.
Shift Command 4 will give you the snipping option, which will give you a crosshair and you can just drag over your inventory. And then you can hit Control V or Command V in chat, and it will paste the snip.
Oh, I don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Dylan. I think you're right. I think Dylan figured out how to do it.
Every once in a while. Every once in a
I don't
while.
get a Mac, guys.
It's in that.
Anyway, while he's figuring out how to take a screenshot, the rain has lightened up, so it's now more. It's heavier than a drizzle, but it's not that pounding rain you guys had yesterday. And the wind has died down somewhat, kind of just being a bit breezy. It's still hot.
Guessing the still hot is going to stay pretty consistent.
Once in a while, you might have a day that's a little cooler or just exceptionally hot, but those are rare. Most of the time, it's just going to be hot.
So double water, but everyone's still full, so we're
Bam.
still pretty solid.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So 3, 6.
You have
10.
You have one sheet of parchment? Not 10?
It automatically loads. You click like armor, weapons, and background. And that is what it put in.
All right, yeah. So as you guys are waking up, Lamarcus, you hear some rummaging around in your chest. And you see this little guy kind of rummaging through it.
Hey!
Yeah, and when you do that, you kind of hear it make this squeak sound as it pops out of your chest holding a flask of oil in its hands, and it immediately takes off running into the jungle with your flask of oil.
I chase this bitch.
Okay. Well, you will be having to stand up and then chase after him. So that gives him quite a bit of a head start. What is your... go ahead and make a perception check, because he is a tiny little creature running through the jungle.
I got him.
So you go running after him, and after about 50 feet or so, you realize you have no idea where he is.
Feels unfair. He took
One
the
flask of
oil.
oil. Yes. The little creature stole one flask of oil from you and then ran off into the jungle with it.
I'm so fucking mad.
Just be glad it wasn't my inventory that it went through.
Or mine.
Fine.
No, just be glad that it wasn't my inventory that it went through.
No, I'm upset.
Just
Angry
be glad it
bird.
wasn't my inventory that it went through.
Should we be glad that it's not your inventory it went through, Gary?
So, Lamarcus, yeah, you go back there. You're going to close your chest because it left it open when it ran off. You're kind of all pissed off and looking at it. And you see something glittering in your chest that wasn't there before. And in the little pouch where you had stashed the flask so as not to break it, you see a small gem had been left behind. Looks to be a sardonyx, a gem worth about 50 gold.
I'm less mad. How do I spell that?
Yeah, it glitters with opaque bands of red and white.
Thank you, Daddy.
Did you lose a tooth last night, bro?
That wasn't Daddy Under. That was a tiny little mouse man.
It was a tooth fairy.
Rivers Mist is chuckling a bit as he explains that is, and those of you who are native to Chult would also know what that was. That was a chewinga. A chewinga. It's a tiny elemental spirit that lives in plants, rocks, and rivers far from civilization. They tend to be very shy, but somewhat mischievous. So if they come across a group of adventurers camping out with no watch, they may decide to go rummaging through things to see if there's anything they'd like to buy from you. In which case they will generally leave something behind and simply take what they want. Oftentimes that's something like a gem or some shells or things like that, but it can also be other like badly carved wooden figurines, that type of thing. They're generally seen more as they're not like good or bad omens, but generally speaking, killing them is considered kind of a bad thing.
Could I tame one?
If you catch it, you might be able to convince it to stay with you. They are known for being exceptionally slippery and also fairly smart.
Bring it on. I just want to keep an eye out going forward, and as soon as I see one, just pounce, baby.
Oh, by the way, Buttercup, you've been training this flying monkey of yours for this whole week.
Yes, he has.
No, I have.
So, wait, what? I thought Buttercup had the monkey.
Buttercup
it.
has. Dylan,
I
stop
stole
it.
I
Dylan,
stole
stop
from
it.
him.
No, you charmed it for one day. You made it like you more. It did not break the bond that it had with Buttercup. Just stop.
Yeah. So Buttercup, the week has passed. You have, and so at this point, you need to make another animal handling check.
Nice roll.
Very nice. Indeed, indeed. It is effectively your familiar now. And it will follow you loyally.
Oh, I should check in with mine, shouldn't I? I'll do it later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back on the canoes and on we go, eh?
All right.
It should be the last day of canoeing, right?
To reach Camp Righteous, yes. You still have like another 8 days past that to reach Umbala. Camp Righteous was just kind of the midpoint.
Does River Mr. Flask of Wine think we have any reason to go to Camp Righteous?
Well, you're going to pass it on the river. Like, it was a camp built on the river. So you're going to pass it regardless.
It's on the way.
But they shrug and say, you know, the Order of the Gauntlet might have left some supplies behind. They just recently had to abandon it. So, you know, if you guys want, it might be useful to stop in and see if there's anything to loot.
I love looting.
Let's loot.
Okay.
All right, let's loot and scoot, or scoot and then loot.
Well, first, you guys have, like, 6 hours of rowing ahead of you, which passes uneventfully.
Yay.
And as you come along this, you see that you come upon an abandoned riverside camp strewn with wreckage. The tents are moldy and tattered, and all the permanent structures appear to have been burned to the ground. 2 intact rowboats are tied off to a short dock, and north of the camp is a ridge, built into which is an 80-foot-tall stone statue carved to look like a man with a crocodile on his back. Between the statue's feet, you can visibly see a stone archway leading into a dark tunnel. To the left of the statue is a crude animal pen with a small, panicked bird running around inside of it. As you approach, there are no other signs of life.
Is it a chicken?
I want that bird.
How close are we to the statue?
That close.
I'm gonna just take off.
It's about 50 feet off the river.
I'm just gonna take off and, scout the area from above, and then I will see that bird, and I want that bird.
Okay.
Are the boxes 10 feet or 5 feet?
5.
Oh shit, it's right there.
All right, so sorry, who was flying up?
That'd be Vinny.
All right, Vinny, can you give me a perception check?
Oh, I'm just so good at those. It's gonna go so well. Guidance. And then, does anyone else have anything they want to give me?
Nobody can give you anything.
I can
You're
fly
flying
up.
up. Nobody can give you assist other than Tonato.
I can fly up and help him.
Or
And get
guidance, and
guidance at
then
the same
or-
time.
Oh, I can't be inspired for that, can I?
I believe Bardic Inspiration can apply to an ability check.
Sure, inspire.
You don't gotta. What's it, D4? And then what's inspired?
Level
D6?
1 is D4.
D4?
Yeah, level 1 is D4.
So 2D4. Need those.
I lied. It's a D6. Sorry.
Oh, it is? Oh, that's right. It does start out at D6.
It's
I don't know.
okay.
I don't play Bard.
I don't want to re-roll it. I like the 4, and the 4 was what would have been the 6. So
Yeah, you rolled well enough for perception checks, so.
Okay. Yeah, so you do see the bird in the pen kind of scrambling about. Here's what that bird looks like. A bit of a better view of it.
that's terrifying. It looks like a what they think a velociraptors now look like.
Yeah, that creature in there is a medium-sized creature. It's about as tall as you
It's
are.
one of those ones, the post-dinosaur birds. Oh, those are big. I want to ride it.
It's basically just an ostrich.
But
With teeth.
with teeth. Yeah.
And a short neck.
Yeah. Maybe I don't want bird because I can fly, but maybe someone else want bird.
I want.
Well, I'm a
bird.
halfling, so I'm just amused at the fact of riding that thing, so I'm naturally going to want to.
But
anyway,
I do,
let's see what else you see with the perception check.
yeah.
All right, so you can see that there are the tents. You can see some burned out structures. Can't really see into them. You don't have X-ray vision. You see the pen. And a place that looks like they dug out some latrines to the south.
No sign of recent activity, like
No sign of recent activity.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
No.
All right, Buttercup.
I'll come back down and tell everyone about the bird and describe it and whatnot.
Okay. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tents to go through.
That's it? What about the four to the south?
Just about let's do the ones at the north first.
All right.
Where's the bird at exactly?
The bird is, if you look at that image, the pen to the north of the statue.
In like the circle.
Well, while they're discussing all of that, I'd like to ritual
Hold
cast
on.
detect magic.
Hold on. So, Buttercup, go ahead and make an investigation check then for the tents. All right, yeah, you're digging through there. And it looks, as you're kind of looking at the tents, though, you see some of the cuts are rather clean, like a sharp blade had done it. But others appear to be torn, like something with claws had hit it. The canvas of the tents, however, is generally decrepit. And just from mildew and jungle rot, you don't think there's really anything salvageable from these tents. When you finish doing your detect magic ritual,
I'm going to be walking around with it up, too.
yeah, in the square, like, permanent building that was burned out to the south, you do get some ping of magic from in there.
It's cool.
But other than that, you don't see any there's no magic detected as you just wander around the camp.
All right. Do I see a school with that, too?
There's no school.
Interesting. All right. I'll let the party know there's something magical in that big building. And, I'll start walking towards it. Worry about
Can
the
I-
chicken later.
I mean, I was already flying up with Vinny. Can I just attempt to tame the chicken with animal friendship.
So you're casting animal friendship on it?
Yeah, I'll try to get I'll try to sneak close to it within 30 feet and then cast animal friendship.
Okay. Yeah, as you get closer, it's still kind of running around this pen. You get within 30 feet, you cast your animal friendship. It's still running around the pen.
Intelligence is over 4? Damn.
No. Read what animal friendship does.
Let's convince a beast that means no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. I see or hear you. The beast intelligence 4 or higher. Spell fails. I'm a bitch.
So you've charmed it. It is more positively disposed towards you. It doesn't mean it's not still looking for a way to get out of the pen.
Can I approach the pen and let it see me and try to tame it?
What do you mean by tame it? Taming is a involved process over a long period of time. You're not going to tame something just by looking at it for the first time. It's just not how it works.
I'd like to offer it food and let it approach me and then calm it down.
Sure. So go ahead and make your animal handling check. Because it's charmed, you have advantage on this check.
Can I give him Bardic?
Sure.
I hip thrust at you so hard.
Oh, you're one of those bards. Awesome. Doesn't actually have any musical instruments, just all sexual innuendos. Yes.
My musical instrument is my.
Yeah, and you're able, Tontata, to kind of calm it down and get it eating some, food out of your palm. And that's what you kind of notice near this pen, what looks to be like saddles kind of set aside. Some of them are damaged, but one of them looks to be in decent shape.
Does it look like it's intended for this animal or a larger animal?
Yeah, you get the impression that these animals were intended to be used somewhat like this.
Oh. Perfect. Can I carefully attempt to place it on it and make it feel as comfortable as possible? And get atop it and ride towards the party to the south?
Yes. You are able to do so. Congratulations, you now have a Chocobo. Well, technically an Axebeak, but the game basically uses them like Chocobos.
Thank you.
So is it like fully tamed now?
It was always tamed. It was just kind of freaked out.
Does he need a character sheet or like a sheet for it?
It is a mount of it is a Axebeak mount.
Beak. Okay, cool. Fucking
It
sick.
recognizes humanoids as friendly.
Yeah, it's already been tamed and trained. It was just kind of freaking out, and you were able to calm it down.
So, making my way downtown.
All right, so you're going to the shrine alone?
I mean, I'll let the party know that there's something magical over there and started heading that way.
I'm
But everybody's
going
more
with them.
concerned about the horse chicken.
I'm going with them.
I'm with you. Let's keep it moving.
I brought the fucking chicken to you. That was the whole plan.
All right,
You
yeah.
realize all these things are happening simultaneously.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm on my way to you.
Yeah, so you approach this burned out square building. Can you give me a religion check real quick?
Oh, religion. Oh, look, I'm actually good at those because I'm a wizard.
Huh.
Not today.
This appears to be a shrine, or at least it was. You're not sure to which god, though. Too heavily damaged to figure that out.
I'd like to go in and start poking and prodding.
Can I investigate it to see if I can figure out what it is?
Yeah, I can ask him. Hey, you recognize this?
Sure. Got to make your religion check.
Worse. It's a building.
Is this a shrine to me?
That'd be like if you got a -1 on the roll.
I'm famous.
I think this is a shrine to me, guys.
Why did you?
Alright.
Never mind.
So, you got detect magic up still?
Okay.
Remember that magical item? Is that the shrine itself, or is it actually something inside?
No, it looks like there's an object inside of it.
Okay.
You went up looking for it?
Yeah, probably wouldn't hurt too. I mean, I can see basically a silhouette of where this item is,
Yeah.
but getting to it may be problematic if there's any traps or anything. So that's where you might be more useful than I am.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
I mean, I have a +5 investigation, so
I'm the trap master. Alright, let's go look for these traps.
Okay. So go ahead and make an investigation check as you approach the shrine, checking it for traps before you enter.
I'm helping him with my reasonably keen eyes.
Sure.
Not as keen as they normally are.
Sure, it's been blown open, it's burned down. You can easily get a couple people to help you search that, so that would give you advantage on the check.
Bangar 2D to 1 AKH 1 + 3.
Arctic.
Yep.
Am I there with Jacob yet?
I don't need it.
You're off with your chicken.
I take back the
chicken.
I'm just wondering how far away I am. I'm approaching, so.
So yeah, Brap, you take a look around. You don't see any obvious traps.
All right. If he calls it all clear, I'll join him inside.
Fire.
All right, yeah, as you guys walk inside, you can see, what looks to be a somewhat simple shrine. Like there was an altar, there were some like lamps and stuff, but they've been destroyed with exposure to the elements and the fire. But on a small peg on the wall, your detect magic, you can see like where some of the thatched roof had like fallen in and covered it. But as you brush it aside, you can see a silver holy symbol to Torm, hanging by like a leather thong from a peg on the wall, and the silver holy symbol is what is glowing magically.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just throw that in my bag.
Okay.
Take a look at it later. I'm trying to remember Torm. I recognize the name from playing the game, but I don't actually. It's
Torm is the lawful good, god of courage and self-sacrifice.
So Paladin was here.
Well, your guides did tell you that this was a former camp of the Order of the Gauntlet, which is kind of like an order of paladins that goes around like trying to like cleanse evil from the land by force. Looks like it didn't work out too well for them in this particular case.
Well, let's go find out what was so evil then.
all right.
Heading towards the
Yeah.
shrine.
Well, us three can head back and meet up with the party and let them know. Yeah, there's a shrine. There's some magical totem thingy in there, and
You
then.
grab the Magi totem. Let's go towards the statue.
Oh yeah, we can check the statue out.
I'll introduce the party to my retarded bird, Jacob. Fits the name.
I take direct insult to that.
Why does he gotta be?
I do as well.
What about the other?
No, he was
two?
naming it after you, Vinny, but I think he forgot my name is Jacob.
And he also forgot mine is Jacob,
there's
too.
3 of you. That's why.
No, you're Jake. Yates, you're Jake. Vinny goes
Actually,
by
my
both
license
Jake and
says
Jacob. Yeah, but you go by Jake. I do not go by Jake.
You go by, yeah, you're right. You only go by Gary or Aris.
I go by Bob.
You always be known as Ruffles.
Who's
yeah,
that?
Ruffles.
Look, Jacob's retarded, and he's in our party now, so everybody just deal.
We got a
Hey,
chicken horse.
what's the stat block on a rowboat there under? Like, what can it hold?
It's the same as a canoe.
Oh, could you fit a big chicken in a rowboat? Is what I'm asking.
Medium sized creature.
Oh, I'll ride the West Shore line next to you guys on.
Yes,
medium-sized
you would be able to fit the the Chocobo. The Hexbeak is a large creature.
Oh.
So it could fit in there. But you'd basically have only room for like one other person to like man the oars, and that's about it.
I'll go with him. 2 dudes and a bird.
No, it'd be one dude and a bird, I think, is what he's saying.
Oh, he's saying 2 total people and a bird, right?
No, that is not
Like-
what I said.
Riding on land?
Bird.
We're talking about riding on the shore next to the river.
Okay, well then do that. I'll fly, you ride.
Aren't we
They row.
walking from here on out?
I mean, I can fly too.
I turn to
So, like,
Smith, and I'm just like, aren't we walking from here anyway?
I mean, my boyfriend Lamarcus could ride my bird if I wanted him to.
No, it's your bird.
When you ask that, Rivermist does point out that no, you've got about like 6 more days on the river with the canoes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's either you and the bird or no one on the bird. Not riding.
We have 2 extra rowboats, guys.
Okay, I'll throw the bird on one and I'll fly.
We have 2 extra rowboats. We can just put the bird and a dude on the rowboat, and we still have our 2 canoes. And then whenever we get to the walking point, we'll carry the canoes and the bird can walk. We'll leave the rowboat behind, essentially.
So I'm just riding with my bird.
Bird.
Sure.
If you want.
All
right. But you guys had also asked about the statue here. 80-foot tall
Yes, we were
statue.
going to go there next, but then the bird came up again.
And so I think there's a couple of you that are native Choltons, especially Brap.
Yeah.
And you guys would easily identify this as being a figure from the local mythology known as Man and Crocodile. And you would know that there's a fable that goes along with this. That in the early days of the world, man stood by the banks of a river frightened. Crocodile raised his head from the water and asked, "What troubles you, cousin man?" Man said, "I must cross this river, but I fear to enter the water alone, because it teems with your brethren." Crocodile then replied, "It's true, you would not be safe, but I will carry you across the river safely on my back, if you promise to return the favor." Man agreed, and Crocodile bore him safely across the water. When they reached the far bank, Man asked, "How can I repay you?" And the Crocodile replied, "I wish to see the realm of humans, but I fear to go there alone, because it teems with your brethren. You must carry me on your back across your realm." Man had been tricked. But a promise is a promise, and so he carried Crocodile safely on his back across the entire realm of humans, a journey that lasted many years. He also swore, in his anger, that never again would men and crocodiles be friends, and so it has remained to this day.
That's why Steve Irwin died?
He died to a
Wasn't a
stingray. but-
crocodile, you fucking asshole.
But yeah, that's the fable that goes along with that character.
Wow, that's fucking sick. Fuck these
I like that.
crocodiles, let's kill them.
Anyways, is there an entrance to like?
What do you think your rations are made out of, Royce?
Is there an entrance
I have
We've already
got-
taken 3 down.
to the statue?
I eat nothing but good berries, baby.
Yeah, so between the legs of the statue where he's sitting, there's a stone archway that goes inside, and there are no lights inside, so it was dark. Who said they were approaching it?
Me.
All right, so Brap,
Myself
yeah,
as
as you walk up there,
Uh huh.
you can see that the archway is about 23 feet high at the top, and the whole corridor is draped with cobwebs. And the stone-tiled floor is covered with a thick layer of mud, creepers, and blown-in leaves.
That sounds very inviting.
I kind of want to go in.
Help yourself. I'll watch.
Yeah, I want to take.
I'll ritual cast another detect magic from the door. I'm not going to go in though.
Sure. Yeah, you start casting it. And Brap, what are you doing?
I'm walking in with my hooded lantern.
Okay.
Can I go into the entryway with them?
Yeah, I mean, you can walk into that entryway as Brap kind of goes forward with his lantern.
You bring in Jacob?
No, I'm just going in.
Okay.
As we enter the entryway, can I just cast detect magic?
I think Gary's already taken care of that.
Well, Gary's doing a ritual, which is going to take 10 minutes. Are you casting it as a spell using a spell slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'll just continue in.
Okay. Yeah, you
Yeah.
cast your detect magic. You don't
Okay.
detect any magic within range. And you keep walking in, Brap.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of, you go... Sorry to flip between things. So you go 10 feet in, nothing happens. You go 20 feet in. And as you're kind of pushing more of the cobwebs out of the way, you hear a sound of metal scraping on stone. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes. As scything blades come out of the walls at you. Alright, good. So that passes, and you will take half damage. So you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. All right. I'm down.
So you fall unconscious. Alright, yeah, so you guys see Brap in there with his lantern, kind of sweeping some of the cobwebs out of the way. He's walking forward. All of a sudden, there's a glint of metal, the sound of steel on stone, and in a spray of blood, Brap goes down. What are you guys doing?
I'm running up to him and
Okay, hold on.
I'm casting.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So you run up to him.
Well, hang on. Let me double check.
Right up to the end.
Oh, never mind. I do nothing.
You do nothing. Okay, is anybody doing anything?
I'll try to retrieve him, but I'm not the fastest.
Okay, if no one's going to try to cast a healing spell on him, then yeah, I'll run up to him and I'll.
HP.
Hold on. Lamarcus said it first. Lamarcus, what are you doing?
It seems like no one's going to heal him, so I'll go up to him and I'll try to drag him back.
All right, so you run up to him, grab him. Let's see, that was 30 feet of movement. You have that, right?
Yep.
All right, and then you grab him. That was your action.
Mm-hmm.
So then at that point, since no one else did anything, Brap, I need you to make a death save. Because you are bleeding out. All right, it's one failure.
Healing hands.
Okay. So you can cast Healing Hands, Yates. So go ahead and roll it. I assume you're healing Brap.
Yeah, it's not a roll. It's just I get 4 HP.
Doesn't that require you to touch him?
Yes.
He's not to you yet. He just got grabbed inside by Lamarcus. So just hang on. You're 30 feet away.
Just ready to heal him when Lamarcus comes out.
I am proficient.
It'll
in it.
happen before Brap's next save.
Just gonna run up to him and heal him.
Okay, so you run into there as Lamarcus turns around after grabbing him, As you run in there, Yates, the floor under you gives way. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw versus the pit trap. That opened up underneath you, that Lamarcus is now standing on the edge of.
Wizards are great at dex. Everyone knows.
You fall 20 feet down into the pits, Yates. Landing prone and taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm
Perfect for the
still
wizard.
alive.
Yep. But that was, you would essentially have to spend the rest of your movement this turn standing back up down there. Lamarcus, are you doing anything?
Is it my turn again?
We're not in initiative, so I'm not going to say it's your turn, but if you want to take an action, you can. Like, you have effectively a round to do stuff in.
So I guess, can I use another 30 feet of movement to drag him out of there?
Well, there's now this pit, this 20-foot deep pit between you and the exit.
Okay, can I just use... I am proficient in medicine.
Okay.
Can I don't know, use that to bring him back up to not needing to make death saves?
You can attempt to stabilize him, which is a medicine skill check.
Okay, let's see exactly. That works, right?
No.
Okay. Then I'll just... anybody that can fly, come help, please? And I'll just yell that as loud as I can.
All right.
My turn.
I can fly.
So what are you doing, Tatata? What are you going to do?
Can I fly to this edge of the pit and just analyze what's going on? I guess I would recognize that.
Everyone who was at the exit could see plainly because the cobwebs had been torn when Brap first walked in.
Oh, can I fly over and grab Rap? How far is he now?
Well, you would have had to fly 30 feet to grab him. And then you can grab him. That's no problem.
Okay.
But I think that's all you can do on your turn. So you use your action to grab him, and then you flew 30 feet.
Yep.
All right. Brap, another death save then, if no one else is doing anything.
Wrong check. Oh, God.
That is a second failed death save.
Better than a 1.
Let me know when it's my turn again. I'm just going to give him Bardic.
Okay. Well, he said we're not initiative. We're being flexible with it, so you can give him a Bardic for his next one.
I
If
would
that
love
is.
to give him my last Bardic for the day. Stop
Okay.
touching me with your feet, Dylan!
Okay.
Excuse me, but I have healing word. Can I cast that and be in range of him from the bottom of this pit? 60
have to have
feet, yes,
line
I can.
It requires line of sight, and you are 20 feet down. You are
Fine.
below him. You cannot see Brap on the ground.
You're useless.
Now,
Save me.
Tontata could fly back over the pit, carrying
Yeah.
Brap. That would put him in your line of sight, Yates.
That would be super cool if that happened.
Assuming Tontata wants to leave the tunnel.
Wow, this tunnel is pretty interesting.
You could go forward with him.
Ooh.
Can we save the guy who's dead, please?
Can I fly back 5 feet over the pit?
He's not dead yet. He's dying.
Yeah, you can start flying back, and
I'll fly
Yates.
back 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah, and then Yates, you can do your healing word as you said.
Go bango bango healing. Bippy bop boop.
Just go ahead and roll the heal for that.
Oh shit.
Yates, it's also plus your spellcasting modifier. What's your spellcasting modifier?
You've only been playing D&D for 2 years.
+3.
Dude, back off.
What is it, Yates?
4, so 8 total.
All right, so Brap, yeah, you wake up in Totata's arms with 8 hit points.
Full speed forward.
Your mouth, but nobody else helped him.
To be clear, Totata, forward as in exiting the tunnel, or back, turning around and going back into it?
Deeper in.
Okay.
Carefully, please. Carefully.
Carefully.
So you turn back around and start flying deeper in. As you reach the next set of cobwebs and start pulling them down with Brap in your hands, You hear another sound of metal on stone, and I need you, Tontata, Brap, and Lamarcus to all make dexterity saving throws.
I'm a wizard. Ain't no thing.
Oh my gosh.
Told you. I nailed it.
Just go ahead and hit me for 22 damage.
Well, Brap, you're the only one that passed that, despite being carried. So you'll take half of this. Lamarcus and Tatata are going to eat the full brunt of these blades. So 20 slashing damage to the two of them. 10 to you, Brap.
This is straight up dead.
I'm
No saving
down.
throws. No death saves.
You have maximum hit points of less than 10.
We're level 1. Of course I do. I'm a fucking bard. We have nothing but spellcasters. We're both dead.
Okay, well, Brap, are you dead or alive after passing that?
I'm down.
You're down. All right, so you fall unconscious. As a Tatata, to be clear, you're also like dead.
10 hit points.
Many of us have more than 11 HP.
He has 8.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
So yeah, Lamarcus and Tatata are torn to shreds by these blades. Brap is badly cut and falls to the ground unconscious. Blood spraying all over the walls and the hanging cobwebs.
Night,
Does
boys.
anyone want to let me know what's going on since I'm 80 feet in the air on top of a statue?
You're the one that put yourself there. I ain't coming out and getting you. I'm fucking trying to ritual cast detect magic.
Fair enough. And you're outside still.
No, I'm not.
I thought you guys were outside and then they were all inside.
He said he was at the entrance. Gary's at the entrance as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. He is still outside.
Yates went forward,
Yeah,
fell in the
Yates is
pit.
We have 2 dead people.
Then Tontata grabbed the down Brap, flew back 5 feet. Yates healed him, and then whipped around and flew forward deeper into the tunnel and got torn apart by blades, along also getting Lamarcus killed. Brap is now down and bleeding out on the floor again.
Yeah.
So, Yates, what would you like to do at this point? Yates, are you here?
Sorry, I double muted myself.
No worries. So you're in this pit. You saw him turn around and fly deeper into the tunnel. You heard metal on stone, and bad things happening to your party.
Wait, I wouldn't be in the pit because didn't he pick me up and fly me out?
No, you're in the bottom of the pit. He flew over the pit. He grabbed Brap, flew Brap over the pit so you could heal him with a line of sight. And then he, while flying, turned around and went deeper into the tunnel with Brap, leaving you in the tunnel, in the pit. That's why you weren't hit by those blades.
Yeah. Wait, the blades were directly over top of my ass?
No, they were forward of you.
Okay. I have some rope.
Okay.
It's a hemp rope. About 30 feet.
I think I'm not being clear. Like, you can just climb out of this. Like, it's stone. It's stone masonry walls. You can just climb out of it. It's a bit tricky, so you're at half speed, but you can just climb it. It's not smooth.
Okay, well, start climbing not on the backside towards the entrance.
You said not on the backside towards the entrance, so you're
No,
going
I'm sorry,
forward?
on the backside towards the entrance.
Okay. All right, yeah, you can climb up to the top of that. That's no problem.
And I'm guessing I'm looking at blood spattered all over the walls.
Yeah, as you turn back and look to the deeper end of the east, you see blood splattered all over the walls, dripping from the cobwebs, the dead bodies, however mangled they are, of Lamarcus and Tatata in there, and Brap bleeding out on the floor again.
Fuck it. I'll use my other spell slot. Healing fucking word again.
Okay, well, before you do that, because you already used a spell before this round, then Brap got carried into the blade. So, Brap, why don't you go ahead and make a death save real quick before he casts Healing Word? Because you might get a nat 20 and wake up with 1 hit point for free. You didn't.
You died.
No, he didn't die. He has a single failure, getting brought back up, even with 1 hit point,
that's
resets
right.
those failures.
That's right. He got back up. I was so upset for him.
Alright, so Brap, you wake up on the ground in this blood-covered floor with 6 hit points.
All right.
So what do?
All right. Now I'm going to carefully walk out while checking for traps.
Make an investigation check. Alright, yeah, so you're looking around, and you're pretty sure the blades are coming out of those small niches to the north and south that were previously concealed by the cobwebs. And you think that if you had something that you could jam in there, you might be able to jam the blades.
Okay. I'm gonna shove my crowbar in there.
Okay, that's one of the 4 alcoves. What else you got?
You have Titans? Do you have Titans?
I do have pythons. I'm gonna shove pythons in there too.
Alright, yeah. Just in the interest of keeping it simple, do we just want to say you used 4 pythons, 1 on each of the blades?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you hammer some pythons in. Yeah, and then you can start going back towards the exit. As you do, you hear the mechanisms fire inside the walls, but the blades remain fixed in position and do not lash out at you.
Okay.
And you get to the edge of the pit. It's 10 feet across.
I said I was going back out.
Yeah, that's towards the exit from the where the blades were.
You were too light to set the pit off, I think.
Oh yeah, 35 pounds or whatever.
That'd be my only guess, or it was a time delay.
Well, I can quite literally climb down the pit and climb back up.
Yes, you
I do
could.
have run speed.
As long as you're okay with just, being a bit... Oh, you have a climb speed, that's right. Yeah, you can just literally just walk down the pit and walk back up.
I see it as I'm walking.
Yep. And as you get out of here, eventually, Gary, your detect magic goes off, and there's no magic in range.
Yep.
And as you guys exit and begin contemplating this blood-soaked corridor and what you want to do, I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
That's what I was looking at.